We did this bit of work for you around carbon neutrality, looking at whether that made sense for a business. But we kind of went beyond that because we said, hey, this is what BT could look like if it was kind of a real leader in 12 years' time.
When I joined, and I read your piece before I actually went for interview, and then I was tasked within the first sort of 2 months of being there to do the strategy and get it through the board. I used a lot of what you'd put into the paper to form my thinking, to help me get around how do I put this into English. And that was the best thing about the document that you wrote, was the fact that it put it into English in a way that myself, who was not an economist, not an environmentalist, not a scientist, could pick up and understand. And as a marketeer, I could use it. Actually, being able to distill it down into a language that I got, that could then help me transfer that into a strategy that I thought was right for my company, and then sell that to all the people that I needed to sell within the organisation before taking it to the board. It told in such a good way because it was told as a story. And I think people can relate to stories and they can buy the stories. I think that level of sort of creative thinking, which is slightly outside the box, actually helps to create what the opportunities are. And I think that's what's really important for organisations, and where your company's perhaps ahead of the other NGOs, in the sense that you do create the space to be creative.